Maama Makeba, Director of Matasia Trans Capability, and my pronoun is she, her, and I work with the MTC, as I told you, and it's a community-based organization based in Nairobi. MTC established in 2019, and it's an organization whereby it provides shelter to transgender and gender non-conforming refugees and asylum seekers here in Nairobi. We also provide capacity building for the TGNC refugees and asylum seekers. We also provide them with shelter and also access to health services, more especially TGNs who are HIV positive. Yeah, as we are celebrating Pride Month and we are celebrating also World Refugee Day, I want to share with you the current situation which we have here in Nairobi as the transgender, gender non-conforming, and the entire LGBTIQ refugees and asylum seekers. Mostly the challenges which we face, we have a challenge of safety and security, whereby we face a lot of harassment, violence, exploitation. We lack protection as the entire LGBTIQ refugees and asylum seekers here in Kenya. We face a lot of discrimination from government institutions to the host community, people who are hosting us. So it's a lot of challenge whereby we get a lot of trauma as we, the LGBTIQ refugees, and we also get depressed. Another challenge which we also have a challenge of employment and livelihood opportunity. We can't access employment here in Kenya because we lack legal authorization from the government of Kenya. We don't have legal document that allows us to work so that we can earn a living. Whereby even though you have your papers, you have your degrees, they don't work for you because you don't have a legal or what we call a working permit that allows you as an LGBTIQ plus refugee to work here in Kenya. That's another challenge which we have. So you find that we are looking for our sustainability, because and the UNHCR doesn't work mostly in the urban setting in Nairobi. They don't really give us those services, so we have to work very hard. We have to do very hard. We have to sustain ourselves. And guess what? If you don't have where to work, where are you going to get money? So we suffer a lot in sustaining ourselves as the LGBTI refugees and LGBTI refugees and asylum seeker here in Nairobi. And another thing, it's about access to health services, whereby you can't access health services mostly. As I told you, we work with the transgender who are HIV positive, so there is discrimination, discrimination in the health services. So you find that we can't access services like health, we can't access housing. We are homeless. Mostly people are homeless because they don't allow us to get those services. Even education, we are limited to education. We don't really get education. So those are the most challenges we are really facing at the TGNC and the entire LGBTI refugees and asylum seekers here in Kenya. But as MTC, as Matasia Trans Capability, we've managed at least to cope up with the situation, and we've come together with our transgender individuals and gender non-conforming, so that we can at least have a way forward, so that we can at least help each other. So we've come up with a shelter. We provide shelter to the TGNC, those are the transgender and gender non-conforming refugees and asylum seeker. We provide them with shelter, paying them rent, food, bedding. So we've managed at least to do that as MTC. We've also managed to partner with health care services, whereby we advocated for ourselves, we advocated who we are as trans persons. We advocated for ourselves. Then they get to know us. The health care services and the counselors, doctors, they got to know who we are. So we managed to partner with health care service where we are, so that we are given services and we are really valued at as transgenders. So we've managed at least to get that, and we are getting services, more especially getting ARVs and counseling. We have also managed to provide psychosocial support for the TGNC refugees and asylum seeker, whereby we have got a lot of trauma, we've passed a lot of things, persecution, neglected by family. So we've managed at least to bring psychosocial support to our refugees and asylum seeker individually, and also to the organization. We've managed also to do that. And we've also managed to do team capacity building, whereby we want our organization to sustain itself, to sustain more and more and more, provide services to the TGNC refugees and asylum seekers. More people are still coming. More people are still running away. They are running from persecution. So they are coming, and we are really ready to welcome them, though we have limited resources, but we really want to welcome them, and we provide those services as I mentioned. And also we provide them with what is it called? Also empowerment projects. Yeah, empowerment project. At our shelter, we do livelihood projects. For example, poultry. We do also chicken gardening. So we come together, as I told you, that we really suffer to sustain ourselves. So we've come together to start rearing chicken. We sell those chickens so that we can earn a living. Also, we can also have those skills development. We are developing ourselves into the skills, into poultry, into chicken gardening, So that's what we do as MTC, Matasia Trans Capability, for the TGNC refugees and asylum seekers. To take this opportunity to thank Humanity TV Africa, the director of the TV, Mr. Katomukasa, and the producer. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity so that we can advocate for our rights as transgenders and gender non-conforming refugees and asylum seekers. Thank you so much as we celebrate our day, World Refugee Day, and we also celebrate Pride Month. Happy Pride Month! Happy World Refugee Day to all LGBTI refugees, more especially my fellow trans women. Thank you so much. Bye bye.